So why dating a city girl is better than dating a province girl in the Philippines in 2023. A lot of people will tell you province girl is the best. You need to get yourself a good province girl. And I take nothing away from province girls. I've met some amazing province girls in my 15 months here in the Philippines that I've lived here nonstop, haven't left, etc. But as somebody that's done both now and has a lot of experience with province girls and has now been with a city girl for months, I have to say that there are some drawbacks to dating a province girl. That's the cliche, and that's what everyone will always say, or that's what all the YouTube videos say, or that's what a majority of the vloggers have as their wife or girlfriend is a province girl. From the Dumaguete guys with Negros girls, to guys out in Leyte, to guys that are in the big cities that, are with a province girl that they either moved to the city or was in the city working or whatever the case. And I think that a city girl is better than a province girl if you can get one. I think, a city girl, as I've said in previous videos, has to really want you because she probably won't need you. A woman that's born and raised in the city may be solidly on her feet, and a woman that's even been in the city for, a year or two will more than likely have a call center job or, have figured something out, be working in real estate, whatever the case may be. So there's not going to be the need factor that you would get necessarily with a province girl, where a lot of province girls, and there's no fault in this, are kind of looking for a way out. And if I was a province girl, I would be looking for a way out too. And I take nothing away from them if they were to get with a guy that was maybe not winning any handsome contests, or, a couple years older than they wanted really, but they, are sort of doing what they have to do. And you can fall in love with anyone that looks any way at any age, if they have a great personality or they do enough for you or whatever. Over time, you will grow fond of that person. But a province girl will have some drawbacks, as in, like, a lot of province girls are not super worldly young ladies. They've mainly probably been working, like, if their parents have a farm or, things of that nature. They may have never had a bank account. They may not have a lot of real life experience. They may have never been on an airplane. They may have never been to the city, with the exception of maybe having go to Manila at some point in their life for some, reason or business reason or something. But yeah, I think that a city girl is just, a city girl a lot of times will have perfect English. A city girl a lot of times will be very smart. A lot of these city girls have been to many neighboring countries, Bali, Thailand, Vietnam, sometimes even the richer Asian countries like the Japans and stuff like that. So I just feel like if you can get a city girl, it might be a better transition for a Western man than dating a woman that, there's a lot of things that you will need to teach a province girl. And a province girl may have limited, knowledge of certain things that a city girl, and I know a lot of guys aren't looking for this, but will be sort of more like a Western woman while still retaining those core Filipino values. And sometimes a city girl won't show you that all at once. Like with the girl that I'm dating, she was very Western and very not clingy. And every Filipina that I've came into contact with was very clingy. after the first meeting and stuff, a lot of, hey, when can I see you again? When can I come over again? And, you know, this girl was not like that at all. And then as soon as we became official, she showed me that she really was a real Filipina and doting on you and really, really showing me that, like, why Filipinas are the best women in the world. And I thought she just didn't have it in her. And I was okay with it because I wasn't struggling with Western women. I just didn't really mind dating sort of a westernized woman in the Philippines because it just wasn't that big of a deal for me. It was okay for me. She's still beautiful and she still had some of that little tinge of Filipina in her, but she was very backed off and very, you know, playing it cool and not clingy one bit, and, you know, just the opposite of, you know, a dozen women that I had met before her. But once we became official, or maybe when she fell for me for real, she started to show me that she really was a traditional Filipina. And, you know, you kind of get the best of both worlds with a city girl. You know, my girl was born and raised in Manila, but still, you know, Filipinas are certainly superior to Western women in the way that they will treat you. And, you know, a province girl, just, I couldn't really make it make sense. It was too big of a leap for me. And I also, you know, wanted somebody that had their own money. I wanted somebody that had some ambition and some stuff going for themselves. And I wanted someone that was, you know, going to be okay with me not supporting their family. And I wanted someone with excellent English, and I wanted someone that had smarts, and I just wanted this big long checklist of things that didn't really seem possible to get. I wanted someone that would put me first and not behind her family, and not have her parents making decisions for them and things of that nature. And a lot of province girls are very, very tightly intertwined with their family, and so are city girls, and my girl is, but you know, she's able to put me first, and she's the breadwinner and she's the biggest earner in the family. So in that sense, when you're like that and your parents are financially stable, you kind of do whatever you want. That's just kind of the rules. He or she who has the gold makes the rules, in a sense. Although you do respect your family, you will make the final decision, especially if you're in your 30s, you know what I mean? If you're a younger girl, or you know, you don't have any money, or, you know, you're living in the province, or, you know, whatever, maybe not. But I just think a city girl is a better fit if you can get it. A lot of guys don't want to live in the city, so I get it. This is not a knock on province girls. There were some amazing province girls that I met, but I just couldn't make it make sense because I didn't really want to be a financier, not even 100% of a woman, and certainly not it trickling down to the family. I just could never make that make sense. I don't mind being generous or giving gifts and stuff, but I couldn't even make that make sense with a woman, just moving a woman in at, you know, my mid-40s and just paying for every last penny of everything. And, you know, if I was a little bit older, I'd probably do it. If I met the right girl and I fell for her, I'd probably do it. If I met a girl and she was making $7 a day and I decided to retire, I would do it. But I just simply didn't have to. And I think that it's just more of an easy transition for a Western guy. It's kind of like you get the best of both worlds, and you get that girl that does have those Filipino values, whether they're evident when you first meet them or whether they take a little time to kind of show you them when they truly do fall for you, if they fall for you. But yet you get somebody that really is just a little bit more worldly and a little bit more, maybe gets sarcasm better, gets flirting better, whatever the case may be. And there's some amazing province girls, and I can think of even a couple of channels that their wives are province girls, and they are absolute 10s and amazing. And I won't say any names, but again, this is totally, you know, subjective, and you could, you know, tell me I'm wrong in the comments and that you got a great province girl, or you can agree with me if you have a city girl. But I think for me, I would lean towards city girls in the future no matter what, even if it didn't work out with the woman that I'm currently in a new relationship with. And I think it's a great deal if you can get a good one And I think you should just be cautious with whoever you meet, because there's good and bad in every, sector of the Philippines, whether that be a province or a city girl. But I think that I just hit it off better with city girls, and I think that there's a little bit less learning and a little bit less that needs to be taught, for lack of a better term, to a city girl than a province girl. If you move a province girl to BGC or IT Park or something, and I just think there's a lot to learn from going from sort of like the farm to a first world city, in a sense. So that's just my take on it. City girls all the way. Love province girls. I'm sure there'll be plenty of people that will disagree with me in the comments, but this is just my feeling on it. And either way, if you can get a good Filipina, you're set for life. But city girls, BGC girls, a Cebu girl, Davao girl, Iloilo, anything like that, I think that's really the move. Okay, guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and sana all.